What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome back to Your Turn to Die. Last time we got the Web of Truth, or Happiness, something like that. I don't remember what we're doing exactly. I mean, I know Rico's over here, because I went to look to see if she was, like, actually around so I could talk to her. But let's see what's going on first. Sarah? Kana, you aren't with So? He doesn't feel too well, so he's sleeping. Yeah, he really does have a concussion, huh? And it seems Alice is keeping an eye on him. Alice? Yeah, seems he has a kind side, too. Is it kindness, I wonder? I'm gonna say, well, that's nice, because I feel like the reason Alice is keeping an eye on him is because, you know, he's the dude that Alice killed before, and he's like, how are you alive? So, guarding him must be tiring. Yeah, I'm just a little tired. Well, should we rest together? I'd like to, but... Sarah, I found something curious while exploring. It was over toward the ruined corridor. You didn't see anything? Sir, I'd like you to come with me. Let's go together. Got it. Let's go together, Kana. Thank you so much. I mean, worst case scenario, one more person finds out about it. Like, I don't think that's so bad. Pretty sure we can trust her not to blab anyway. Well, maybe So we'll find out. But even then, he already knows what's on it. Okay, so we made it to the ruined corridor. This way! Is there a passage in the back? This is a different passage than the rubble room. I like how we're just calling it that. Sure is dark. Who knew this was here? I did! If you go all the way back, it's even darker. She seems likely to trip. Don't let go of me now, Kana. Of course, Sarah. It's fine. Being with you like this really feels like I'm with my sister. I didn't know what to say to that. Yeah, that's fair. In place of words, I just held Kana's hand as we walked through the dark. Kana, whatever. Here it is. The door's right here. It's pitch black. Did you peek inside? No. Kana and So both lack the courage to open it. I'll go in first. If it's not dangerous, you follow. Of course So didn't want to go in there. Oh god, there's a card. Oh no. What's this room? It feels like I've been here before. Oh, this is where we almost got smunched. Kana, it's okay. Come on in. Yeah, it is. As I was saying that, I turned around. What? Hold on. This is... So we fell from the 3rd floor? Yikes. The first trial room. Oh, God. The very first death trap I was tested by here. If he hadn't made the proper judgment, then I would have died. Thank you. But I wonder why. Something feels different here. Well, there's no markings on the wall, for one, and the sandpaper, but the markings I'm more interested in because, what, did they, like, replaster the wall? Wasn't it, like, carved in there? I'm coming in. Oh, wait. Kana? Oh, boy. I was gonna say, she's not gonna like this either. Is this the room where Sister was? Because of me? Calm down, Kana. I held her tight and firmly restrained her trembling shoulders. Sorry for getting distraught. I'm fine now. Oh, okay, I opened that. I was gonna say, who's in here? I'll leave the door open. Wait outside the room for me. Okay. This was Kana and her sister's room, where they took that same trial. I can't make Kana search it. Oh boy. So they really cleaned this room up then. Can I really only click on the card? I don't want it! Can I just be a commoner? Well, no, I'd rather be like the sage or something. There's something on the ground. It's a smartphone. Oh, never mind. If Kana had the exact same trial, this is probably the phone used to play the voice instructions. Did the kidnappers forget to collect it? Since it's here, Kana's sister might have had it. Which means maybe there's some message left on it. But wouldn't Kana would have had to have it? Because how did she get... Oh, no, I know what happened. Never mind. I was going to say, wouldn't she have to have the key to make the choice to unlock herself? But no. That would actually make it technically her fault, quote unquote. But if it's the other way around, then it's not her fault at all. They just made the wrong judgment call. Right? How did she get on... I don't know how that works. A message from just before her death. I have a bad feeling. I don't want to touch it. I'm scared. But if it's a clue... I mean, we gotta check it. The literal worst thing that can happen is that there's, like, nothing on it, right? What else is gonna happen? I reach down to grab it and the bed just goes smunch. Gotcha. Like, what? No. Would my bad feeling be wrong? It didn't have a password on it and unlocked easily. The moment it opened... This is not... This is not real. This was left here deliberately. I went as white as a sheet. Yeah. This can't be. It's just too much. No, she didn't. I can't tell Kana that. Sarah, are you okay? Kana's behind me. What's the matter? It sounded like you yelled something. 3 steps away. Change the message? Can I do that? Honestly, I would love to do that if I could. Because this must be fake. There's absolutely no way. Unless her sister really was, like, evil. But I don't think that's the case. You can see my cursor is on hide the phone because I feel like that's the more likely to work. If I try to change the message when she's 3 steps away, it's going to be gobbledygook, so I'm just going to hide it. Something's coming. What? I slid the phone in my hands under the bed. Is there someone there? Somehow I managed to hide it without kind of noticing. Who's this? I'm going to guess it's one of the dolls. Yeah, sorry, did I surprise you? Oh, hi, buddy. I came to call for you, Kana. So? Quite the dark passage that was. Alice, too? Kanakazuchi, rejoice! Shall the 3 of us trade tokens? Tokens? Yeah, we shouldn't talk in a place like this, so let's head back for now. I understand. Thank you very much, Sarah. Poor girl. I was saved by coincidence. Huh? Aren't you leaving, Miss Sarah? Yes. If I took the phone now, So would find out. I'll recover it later. The 3 of us will do the token trade. Share what you're doing. You should take a hike. Okay. As long as they're here, I can't get the phone. I have to come back later when there's an opening. Yes. Sarah, what you doing? What? Well, I just happened to overhear the youngster Geen talking, but... Seems there's a ghost in the medical office. So that wasn't my brain playing tricks on me? A ghost? I don't know the details, but go take care of it. Are you afraid? Obviously. I can't possibly go do attractions until something is done about it. He tells me that so directly, it's hard to muster the will to refuse. Oh well, I'll make it a priority to do something about the medical office ghost. That's crazy. So that means it's possible to get back to the first floor from here. Oh. Is that how q-taro recovered the laptop? Is that possible? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta logic this through. Because when we were walking, the hallway was super dark. And they made a point of pointing out that the hallway to get there was super dark. So what happened if this is where the hallway leads to? Like, in what part did the floor fall through? I don't know. I don't know. Kana's trial room, God. I feel like we should be checking that room a little bit harder, but hey. Is it tasty, King? Coffee's bitter. Meow. You're a grown-up now. Meow. You're not gonna talk to me about the ghost? Nope. I don't want to go crazy in the medical office. How long's my body been like this? Yeah. So, I went looking around after the episode ended last time just to see if Rico was like hanging around somewhere. And I found her here and she said that and I'm like, oh great. My worst fears. Yeah! What happened to her? I'm very concerned. I guess I have to go be a Ghostbuster. Is anybody in here? Can I like... Hey, KG. Hey, Sarah. Found the laptop charger? No. Figures, the more normal it is, the harder it is to get here. That's true. You're not gonna help me come ghost hunt? I guess it's just me then. Well, unless somebody's here. But this is kind of like a secret hallway. Just what the hell is that vending machine? Okay. I have the feeling we just like walked into the room and he's like, what the hell is that? And we're just like, okay, I'm out. Can't deal with that right now. Sorry. Alright. Alright, here. For safekeeping. They're gonna make me engage with it now. Let's just look at these. Woohoo, yeah! Woo! Something's faintly reflected in the glass. Joe is there. Not again. It must just be hallucinating again. Oh, so it was a hallucination. Gotta ignore it. How long can I suffer? In fact, I can only see it more clearly. Don't tell me this is... Joe? It's a doll. Oh, come on. He's not reacting. What's wrong with my eyes? What are you doing? Don't go opening doors without asking people, please. Sapphilin. If you need something, please just let me know. And don't go searching around on your own. What is this? Sapphilin, tell me. What in the world is this? Well, what's in there is a doll. A doll? You must have seen them before as well. A doll of Miss Connor, a doll of yourself. Come to think of it, I do remember using a doll that looked like me in the mirror room. Do you remember now? Yeah. Who made them? Who made them? Was it you, Sapphilin? It was not me. I just keep custody of them. I have to pay child support. The more I looked at the doll, I felt it might start moving at any moment. It's like Joe is really there. If it pleases you, do you want to borrow it? Don't be ridiculous. Who would want this thing? One of the purposes these dolls were made for is mental relief. A precious person you can no longer meet. You can talk to them or have them beside you. A doll is a doll. I don't need it. But you're distressed, aren't you? Please be honest, Miss Sarah. You need salvation. You have regrets. If you desired it, you could have joined hands with Joe and escaped together. You gave that up and killed him, and you mourn that fact. Stop it! Facing Joe Tazuna, that is your only path towards salvation. It's not... stubborn, I see. Then, just for you, allow me to show you a wonderful function that will make you feel even closer to this doll. Is it going to be an alter ego type thing? Quit it, you. Alright, quit it, you. Isn't that a little too much interference? Maybe you're not a villain, but you're surely not normal. I apologize. I went too far. I won't speak any more about dolls. However, if I may at least offer a suggestion, I have a device for healing mental wounds. Please, come here before your hallucinations become so intense as to destroy your mind. That is all. Well, so long. Are you okay? I'm exhausted.
Can't say I'm surprised. Want to sit down for a bit?
Okay.
Sarah, did you like Joe?
I don't know. Do you mean like... He was a close friend, for sure. No one else was as foolish, soft-hearted, and cheerful as him.
Yeah, I bet. He was someone important to you, regardless of liking or love, right?
Yes. Come to think of it, you had someone important to you too, right? You said you'd tell me about it if we survived the main game.
Oh, I forgot about that completely. I did. I was hoping you'd forget. Unfortunately, the characters in this game didn't. Damn. It was back when your good old policeman was still in grade school. All I had was a single mother, and we weren't affluent. So, when I went to visit friends, I had to borrow my mum's errand bicycle. The brakes on it were busted, so one day I fell off, and the bike went sailing into the river without me. The embarrassment of being laughed at by my friend and the pain of losing my mum's dear bicycle got me weeping like nobody's business. And there on the scene was a friendly neighborhood policeman. He leapt into the river and fished out the bike, even spent hours at the police box repairing it. Soaking wet and awkwardly cool, he was my hero.
So he was the person important to you.
He's what made me want to be a policeman. I'll never forget it. It's a precious memory.
Thank you very much. I don't want to be rude. I feel like I learned something about you for the first time, KG.
Huh? Oh, really?
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. Okay, that's the end of that story. You calm down a little?
Yes, thank you very much.
See ya. You can always depend on Mr. Policeman.
At any rate, I learned the truth about the ghost of the medical office. I want to get moving. I'll continue clearing attractions. Yeah, that Mr. Policeman in his past is most certainly dead. Dead or, like, evil. You know? Did I do Spirit Shutter? Was that the one? Get blue spirits, and when the ghost appears, click the camera shutter to repel them. Gather enough souls and you win. I want to try this one. These are all people that I'd want to do it with. We'll go with now. Well, wait, but Rico didn't give them star chips. I was going to say, well, I bet you Rico's probably shared star chips with now, so she's probably fine. But this Rico sure didn't. So, what's she doing? I mean, KG's distracted with all this stuff, so let's drag him into an attraction right now. As KG stored energy will not decrease over time.
Okie dokie, I'll help.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this last time, but I didn't even realize there were 9 of us. I thought there was an even number. I don't know why. We'll start with me. As always. Spirit Shutter rules. Touch many blue spirits to collect them. Don't touch red spirits. When ghosts appear on the screen, quickly press the red shutter button to drive them away. Okay, so I'm clicking blue things. Ooh, I don't like this music. Touching your eyes icon will give you advice and the like, so good luck. Okay, well these don't look like ghosts, so... Whoop! I didn't like that guy. That was a creepy guy. Oh, he's back. Get out of here. Ooh. That one's actually marginally less creepy. Aw, come on. I was trying to, like... I don't like, eyes. Ooh, don't like that one that much either. Eyes are, like, the creepiest thing for me. So if you have giant eyes, like that's just, like, amorphous and weird. Like, in real life, that would certainly be scary, but in, like, pixelated form, I'm like, nah. But in, like, the long neck, man.
Managed to do it. I'm exhausted.
You didn't do anything.
Here's the clear chips, 1 each.
With that, the attraction is done. Indeed. I've noticed I'm thinking less about the attractions now that I know that there's like 6 missing stuff. Oh, Rico, what are you doing?
Sarah, want to trade 30 tokens?
You're not gonna let me talk with you? God.
Sarah, if it's okay with you, can we trade 30 tokens?
You got some time? I want to chat without trading for once. No, get out of here. I'm not chatting with you. Okay, Rico or now? If I trade with Rico, maybe I can get her character profile, and maybe that will be enough to save her, right?
Been thinking about stuff. In the end, your own tokens are useless, right? So I wanted to make sure I could trade for some items at the prize exchange.
What do you say? What's your pitch?
I've been too scared to trade tokens at all. I've been worried that trading will lead to something bad happening. But everyone else seems to be doing it, so now it's just making me uneasy. But if I can trade with you, I'll feel secure.
I like how when we were with Rico, Sarah said that's a large amount, but now that we're talking to now, she's like, that's a fair amount. Oh, it's so annoying. So now isn't stimulating the economy. Oh. Which means that trading with her would mean we'd probably have more tokens in total. But I'm worried about Rico. Is the thing. Is trading tokens with her really going to help? I don't know. I feel like it's this scenario. Spoilers for Super Danganronpa 2. I'll try to keep them mildly vague, but I feel like most of the people watching this have played that game anyway, because that's what my channel was all about. But the same thing happened in Chapter 2 when Mahiru was like walking around and super anxious. I was like, no, I'll talk to her as much as I can, and maybe that'll make a difference. And of course, in Danganronpa, nothing makes a difference. It's on a set course. Apparently in this game, there's some variability, but I haven't encountered too much of it yet, other than not getting people murdered during games. I think I gotta go with Rico. It's the same thing. Same logic as when I was talking with Kana.
Good shit. I'll pour some coffee.
Great. It was the same thing as when I wanted to discuss with Kana. Is I wanted to make our relationship to her better. And I feel like that's worth more than the information we might get on her backstory. Same thing here. I think trying to protect Rico is more important than maybe finding out what Keiji's backstory is or whatever.
What's up? You nervous?
No, of course not.
Hey, Sarah, I'm not up to anything, okay? I just thought it'd be good to get some token trading going, since holding on to your own seems pretty pointless after all. You can even trade for clear chips using other people's tokens, can't you?
Yeah, she's right.
Or is 30 too many? Maybe you can't trust me?
That's not...
I trust you, Sarah. I think we're equals. Even if we might not be the same age or live the same way. I think we could be close friends. If we weren't in this shitty situation, I'm sure we could have been way closer.
Rico.
Well, for whether you want to trade or not, I respect your wishes, Sarah. What do you say? Will you trade?
Why is this like a heartbeat moment? Like, what? Should I trade my 30 tokens? Like, it's making me nervous that you need so many of your own tokens for some reason. But you shouldn't, right? Right? And I mean, like, what's the worst that can happen to me? I'm the main character. So.
Understood.
Understood. Let's trade, Rico.
It's a deal, Sarah.
Well, that's it for negotiations. Great! I learned nothing. It's about time I go collect that smartphone Kana's sister left. And I can't let Kana find out about it. I'm sure this will go only smoothly. Oh, great. So picked it up. Made here without being found. Now I just have to search. I searched everywhere under the bed. The smartphone is nowhere to be found. What? Where did it go? How could it be gone?
What are you looking for? Could it be this phone?
So,
Huh. Wonder if I hit the bullseye.
you took the phone?
Well, yeah.
What's your aim? What do you intend to do with it?
What should I do indeed? Maybe I'll toss it. Or maybe I'll go show this cruel message to Kana.
Sure enough, he saw it.
As if. I wonder, was that your aim, Miss Sarah? Just think about it, would ya? Do you think she could write that message while on death's door?
Huh?
I recall there was a time limit in the first trial, wasn't there? Would someone who didn't want to die give up so soon and leave a message? And one with line breaks and capitalization?
I mean,
there's only one answer here. This message was fabricated.
Fabricated? Yes, obviously.
Amazing, huh? This is definitely trying to drive Kana into a corner. Just a solid ball of malice. Some people will do anything to harass. It was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah?
What? You're saying I wrote that message?
I saw it all unfold. You set that phone in place under the bed.
What are you saying? Yeah, that is fair. I would keep it if I wanted to show it. Like, I know what he'd say if I did this, though. He'd say,
you put it under the bed so that there's more, like, it's more credible, right?
So I'm just going to be honest. I didn't set it in place. I hid it there so Kana wouldn't see it.
Hid it, huh? It's obvious that Kana would search this room eventually. The feeling that maybe her sister left something behind would guide her here. A message on a phone she found herself, she'd be taking it head on. A heaping helping of despair, and this time it'd totally destroy her. I wonder if you intended to offer Kana a hand in the depths of despair. Maybe make her depend on you.
Cut it out already.
I can't help but be mystified by your methods of gathering trust. Ever since the main game, I've been wondering.
Since the main game? So, your memories...
Yeah, I lied about losing them.
Yeah, as soon as he, like, was here and acting the same as the trial, it's pretty obvious.
Lied? What was I to do? Certainly couldn't let myself be singled out if I wanted to get clear chips. Of course, I didn't expect to trick you, Sarah. But as long as I could find just one total sucker, that would be plenty.
I'm a fool for even being a little worried. That's literally what I was thinking. Like, dude, I really thought you had a concussion, and I was doing this theory about, like, 2 so's, and then it pops up, and he's like,
nah, it was just a joke. Doesn't matter. You and I aren't gonna get along at this point. When I'm around everyone else, I'll act the same as before.
What So thinks doesn't matter. I'm getting that phone back. I'll destroy it for Kana's sake.
You've got a ghastly look on your face. Are these your true colors, Sarah?
Ooh, he didn't say Miss Sarah. I can't let him have it. I can't. He's too devious. But I bet what's going to happen is if I attack him, he's going to be like,
Sarah was the one who hit me over the head with the wood thing, I bet.
But honestly, I feel like that's the more logical option, because they'd probably be like, well, it's because you tricked Joe, essentially. Also, what a projecting statement.
You want to make her depend on you, don't you?
For So to say, after last chapter, he literally forced Kana to depend on him. I don't think So can... I think So is too weak to fight me, but then again, he's surprised me before. I don't know, I want to try to take it back really badly. I'm gonna do it. I'll attack the moment he's open.
What?
If I can make him actually... It went surprisingly well. So's resistance was extremely feeble. But there was one thing I didn't expect. Oh, he changed the message. What is this? The message is different.
Give it back!
Taking advantage of my surprise, he grabbed the phone back. So, did you...
I won't let you have it your way.
Wait! He got me again. How does he keep doing this? Okay. Despairing, I put the room behind me. This is interesting. This is interesting. Because So's like a better written Kokichi. Did I say that once before already? I think I did. But it's true. He's doing all these like really terrible things, but it's mostly because he thinks everybody's dumb. He's like, I'm the only smart one. Yeah, I'll protect everyone if I only have to depend on myself. It kind of makes sense why he picked Kana, because Kana's the weakest. Like, it works both ways, right? Because looking at him as like a evil dude, of course he would pick the weakest person in the group to try to manipulate. But at the same time, if he was a really nice person, he'd also try to protect the weakest person. Especially from me, who hurt her. It's interesting. Where did So go? I can't just ignore him. You again, Rico. Oh, man. Damn it. Even after all this searching, ain't no sign of a way to escape. Goddamn main game. I don't want to do that shit twice. Yeah, me neither. Did he double back? Yeah, no. You in the medical office? I did kind of like attack you, so. Hey, Geen. Meow. This is Sarah. You look pale. Meow. I'm fine. Okay. It's me, Cephalin. I won't leave my post from now on. I see. Please trust me to care for your minds and bodies. Speaking of which, Miss Sarah, would you like to forget a bit about the hallucinations corroding your mind? Forget? Yes, it would be bad for them to harm your mind. Please consider it while you can still recover. I can forget, Joe. I'm not doing that. I will ask you again. Now. I'll pass. Understood. Please visit any time. I don't trust that for a second. I mean, I want to trust Cephalin. She seems like she's genuinely trying to help, even if she's doing it in a deranged way. But at the same time, forget Joe is a very strong statement. Sarah, how are you using the tokens you've gotten? My tokens? I haven't used them. Is that true? I can't think of how to use them either. I've been unsure on what I should do. Sure enough, we probably need to buy the prizes to know more about the death game. Should I buy a prize? I wonder. Yeah, I guess now ended up trading with someone between when we were trading with Rico and then, because she said she hadn't traded with anybody yet. That's actually a good point, though. I haven't traded at all. Maybe I should actually give it a shot. Are you okay? Sarah. q-taro?
Wait, q-taro, we're not done talking.
Two went walking toward the lobby with an imposing air about them. Keiji? Well, I'm gonna go buy things first. I don't know if I can. What are these? Victim video 1. Oh, right. No, I don't need those. This is a free pass, right? No. Clear chips, which I don't need. I should probably... Well, I guess if I had more, I could dole them out to people like Rico was doing, right? I never really thought of that. Maybe I should do that then. Because like I've said before, if any of this information is important, we'll find it out in the main story. Or, you know, we'll just not, and it's not important. How many tokens do I have? I've got 50, 60. 60. So I could buy a person slip, or I could buy 2 clear tokens. I feel like having these will be very valuable. I feel like the information's a trap, in a way. Like, you know how in the Hunger Games, I only know this from doing Hunger Games Sim, but in the Hunger Games they'll do this little event where they'll put like memoirs from your family in the center to encourage people to go there and kill each other. This feels kind of like that. Like, if we just like saved up enough points by trading, we wouldn't have had to do the spooky death game that maybe killed Rico, right? Huh. But that all depends on the fact that I can actually trade clear chips or not. Because I don't know that it's the game's going to let me do that. Like, if I was there physically, I could, but... You only need to think about clear chips when it's time to clear attractions. I can't buy them? No. Not being able to use your own tokens. Oh, right, yeah. So I'd have to have 50 of one person's specific thing anyway. So the only things I can buy right now are the victim videos or the ticket? Yeah, okay, I'm out. I don't need to know more about Mishima. We already learned a ton about Kai, and... Wow, he looks angry. I need to find So, though, before I try to tackle this. I doubt he's going to be around, but I'd love it if he was. Is he in the rubble room? Wouldn't that be weird? It's like, wait, how did you get here? Is he back in here? No. Nothing. I don't know why I think he'd be in my bedroom. Oh, I haven't checked long stairs yet. Oh, it's Alice.
This is a rather gloomy place. I'm fond of it. Reminds me of my heart.
Nope, not going to react to them yelling at all. Keiji and q-taro are having a dispute.
What's the meaning of this? Why? Ugh. Talk to me, q-taro.
What is it, you two?
Sarah, the laptop's been taken.
What?
Sorry.
What do you mean? Who took it?
Kana.
What?
I handed it over to Kana. No charge on it, so I thought it'd be fine.
You handed it over?
So must be pulling the strings. He used Kana to have her strike some kind of deal with q-taro.
That's...
You have to have noticed, q-taro. You knew that, and you still accepted that deal. Why? How could you hand over Kai's dying gift to someone else? Huh? I see. Sarah, I'm gonna search for Kana.
I'll go too.
She went toward the ruined corridor.
Well, I just searched every room there, so she's not there.
Don't know what you got in your head, q-taro. But it seems like I overestimated you. It's too bad.
Ugh.
Let's go, Sarah.
Right. q-taro disappoints me yet again. Oh, hi. Sarah, I'm Blair Witching. Kana. I made a mistake.
Could you come over here and talk to us, Kana?
Hi.
There's nothing to talk about, is there? I don't approve of your flirting, Keiji.
So, I know it.
Hey, Miss Sarah. On a date with Keiji? I don't think this plate is all that exciting. I could say the same to you. Yeah, I guess so.
Tingling electricity filled the air. This is far from a friendly mood.
Well, I'll get straight to the point. We want the laptop back. You heard him. What do you think, Kana?
I can't do that.
You heard her. Give it up, Keiji. I was the first one to find the laptop anyhow. I am obligated to give it back. Am I obligated to give it back to you?
What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours. I'm going to punch you in the face again. Hey. No, that would actually be a pretty good point. You can't unlock it anyway. The password's changed. He'd be like, what? Unless he somehow knows because he's got, like, big brain powers. So, you don't have the password anyway.
Then what's got you antsy, Miss Sarah? Aren't you afraid? Afraid of me seeing what's on this laptop? I'm very curious just what you're hiding. If you're suspecting us, you're gonna be disappointed. Let's sit down and check it out then. Seeing as I did find a charger. What? Now, Kana, give me the laptop.
Don't, Kana. Look me in the eye. Kana?
So, you promised. If Kana brought the laptop, you'd give her that.
That? She doesn't mean...
Want me to go first, huh? You're surprisingly cautious, Kana, for someone who got used in the first trial. Blech. Yes, as promised, here's the phone.
What? Stop. What are you thinking? So?
I'll show you the truth.
But that's...
Your sister held this in her last moments. I hope something's left on it.
The message should be changed, right? Kana traded the laptop for the phone. She stared transfixed at the phone's screen. So, please, just do a good thing for once in your life.
Sister? You... Sister... I love you too. I love you.
Okay, good.
Sister?
Kana. She's crying. But they're not tears of despair. They're tears of salvation. Sure enough, she read the changed message. Don't tell me, did So write that? Apparently we weren't supposed to actually attack him to find out. Or else this moment would have had more tension, I guess.
I got the laptop.
Got nothing to say to you guys now, Miss Sarah.
Hold on. You might not, but we sure do.
You're stubborn, huh?
Quit getting into quarrels. We're all in the same situation, with collars round our necks. Or else maybe you don't have a collar.
Huh? Oh, he's always been wearing that scarf. That's true, I never even thought of that.
'Cause I ain't never seen your neck.
Wow, you're suspecting me because of that? I've changed my mind. Let's do a trade.
A trade?
I'll return the laptop, if you give me 50 of your tokens. You should surely have most of your own tokens still, KG. You can't lie to me and say you don't have enough.
I don't have enough. Trade tokens for the laptop? I mean, what's the worst he's gonna find on the laptop? It's just gonna be Actually, he might misinterpret it and think that, you know, Kai was talking to my dad about it. But, like, if we search the emails properly, we can show him that I'm not involved and it would only exonerate me, right? I guess the thing is, like, there could be more on the laptop that we haven't had a chance to see yet. But, given my theory before, I'm actually going to trust So in this case, because I feel like he just really hates us because we're being super secretive about things, he thinks, and that he's actually wanting to get out. So I'm going to say don't do it.
Don't do it, KG. With 15 tokens, you can buy your personal info. That's what you're afraid of? Don't get me wrong. If you gave 50 tokens to Miss Sarah, that'd you too.
Huh?
What's the matter? With someone as trustworthy as Miss Sarah, even giving 50 tokens should be easy.
I don't... What did you do that's so bad you won't even give me 50 tokens? KG, I'll give them right back. You know, I wouldn't say that out loud, but I'd be like, I'll just give them back if you're that concerned about it. Make it quick! What is he gonna do, kill you? Make it quick. I don't know who I distrust more. Do I distrust So or KG more? Because I've always distrusted KG, but I feel like they both got their heart in the right place, which is kind of funny. I feel like if I say, I'll give them right back, So he'll be like, that's not going to cut it. If I say, why are you hesitating? He'll be like, yeah, KG. If I say, make it quick, he'll be like, what are you talking about? So I'm just going to say, why are you hesitating? They did say I got to be direct with this guy. There's no reason to hesitate, KG. Why aren't you talking?
Well now, I guess that was mean, KG. I didn't intend to tease you.
Oh, look at that.
Here's my apology. Can you see it?
That's like a very interesting sprite. He's got like his head tilted up. I don't know. It's just it's weird to okay. Usually in sprites, and I know this from doing sprite videos all the time, right? Sprite, quote unquote. They're not really sprites, but they'll be very similar. Like for example, a Danganronpa character will have like 4 or 5 different poses, and then they'll have like 3 or 4 different variations on that pose. And this is a variation on his normal pose, but only like this part of it is normal, like this side. It's a huge change for such a like for a sprite, especially from this game. It's kind of cool, actually.
Go ahead, take a good look.
Sure enough, it's the same color.
So, now you accept it. This trade is over. Have a nice day.
Keiji, he wouldn't even move. He wouldn't give me his tokens.
Sarah,
Oof. So you don't trust me. I don't know. Do I want to play hardball with Keiji? I kind of do. I feel like I kind of need to if I'm going to get anything out of him. I do believe his heart's in the right place anyway, but it's such like a contradiction because he wants me to like open up so much about myself, but he won't open up about himself at all. I feel like I'm a bit too nice to him, so I'm going to play hardball right now. You don't trust me.
No, I mean...
It's okay, really.
Wait, Sarah.
I got myself away from there. Oh man. I understand this. We're all strangers who just met. Even I haven't entrusted my whole mind to Keiji. It's selfish to feel so shocked. I need to be strong. Is it exhaustion? Didn't realize I'd fallen asleep. My pillow is wet. Was I melting? Oh no, I was crying. This is going to go poorly. I already had to touch the ghost in the medical room, so need to do attractions. Managed to rest over briefly. It's strange. Crying yourself asleep lets you forget things, like the fact you went to sleep. I regained the energy to stand up. All right, I think that's where we're going to end off today's episode. This is really weird because I was expecting to, after our conversation with Now the other day, I was expecting to actually like talk to Rico about the whole situation, but not really. Like we had a tiny moment where we were like, "Hey Sarah, do you not trust me?" And we were like, "No, I trust you." Ooh. But people were right when they said Chapter 2 makes this game a little bit better. I really think, as much as I love Joe, I really think he held the first chapter back a little bit. I think it would have been maybe more dynamic to just throw Sarah in with a bunch of people that don't know each other. Right? Like, I know that would be kind of weird because it'd be like, well, what about Kana's sister? Like, you'd have to have people that aren't related. I still think Mishima and Now could be related, like, because they're not, like, literally related. Like, they could just be 2 random people picked off the street. And then Kana could just be sad because this really nice girl, like, she accidentally let her die. But yeah, I don't know. This chapter is better because it plays with your trust, right? The first chapter, I was like, no, I trust Joe. And even though he was like trying to do some slightly dodgy stuff in the end, it's just kind of the hand he was dealt. He couldn't really do anything about it. And I felt like I knew exactly who I could trust and who I couldn't trust pretty much immediately. Like it was like, okay, can't trust So, can't really trust Kai. Who's the other one? Alice is new, so something's going on there. But then in this chapter, it's like, oh, is Keiji's up to something, and So is also up to something. Even I'm not trustworthy to other people. It's very interesting. I'm surprised So and Alice don't get along, other than the fact that, you know, Oh, wait. That's going to be a thing, isn't it? I just realized. I was going to say, other than the fact that they were, like, hanging out together while So was resting earlier, quote unquote. So they probably talked about, like, how are you alive? I murdered you. But yeah, now Alice and So, like, they were trading tokens with each other. And Alice also doesn't really trust me, so that's not great. It's the can't trust, I guess, to make it sound better, can't trust Jadoon squad. There they are. Oh boy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. School's starting up again, so there might be some gaps in episoding. We'll see. I'm still all online, so I should have plenty of time. But again, I just thought I'd warn you. Okay, bye.